Welcome back. We're having a live stream and marathon up in this motherfucker today. Okay, let me get back to Twitter. Send out some links. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Let me send. I'm going to go ahead and send out a couple of links. First of all, I might just send a couple out at a time. We can all hear each other real quick. Hopefully you all can hear me. I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the chat yet. Okay, this is the old chat. Let's shut that down. Okay, that's Twitter. Open up this chat. Hello, welcome back. We are having a live stream marathon. I'm so sorry, Dr. Koala.
Hey,
I should have thought about it before I even made you come on and come back.
You good? Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
I got that video done that I was telling you about.
I'm excited. I haven't even had a chance to watch it yet.
Oh, it's taken an hour long. It took forever. If you don't watch the whole thing, watch the last 25 seconds because I try to make it a little humorful.
Everybody, Dr. Koala has out a new video. Please check it out.
Oh, thank you, Sam.
We love Dr. Koala.
I'm very so frustrated. I guess I just wanted to give my opinion. Not that it's needed, as there's plenty of opinions going around, but honestly, I have seen Brandy ask Mama Bear to compromise and say, okay, well, we won't talk about you if you don't talk about Rosie. And I have video evidence of this 5 times. I'm sure there's more times that I just wasn't there for. And it is a thing just because Mama Bear lies. I mean, just a second ago, I think the last thing I heard was say, oh, someone broke the YouTube laws and Twitter laws and the police are looking into him. And it's like, okay. Like, sometimes she may speak, but most of the time she just, says whatever comes to her mind. And again, that's fine. It's just, I don't know. I have seen the hurt that she's brought people. I have seen the hurt that from Rosie to a lot of other people. So, like, when I see Brandy continuously do this after she says she's low or she's over it, it's like I can't be upset at Mama Bear at this point because she's done this so many times that I've learned to just ignore it and just get over it. And it's like I would like, I would think people, I don't know, I wouldn't say learn because I get that it's coming from a place of love and of goodness and trying to make it right. I just don't think there's any way to make it right. I think the only way to make it right is to ignore it. And the other thing was, I was in the position that I thought, Rebecca was a victim of this. And to some point, I think she is just because she hasn't experienced any other way of life. And, for someone her age, I would expect them to be with other people her age. But again, I don't know. I don't live with them. I have no idea. But Rebecca does stir up Mama Bear. I think it was like a week ago. She was on her live stream saying, okay, well, here's a screenshot. Look what this person said. Look what this person said. And, today she's going back and forth and saying, look what she said. Look what she said. Hear what she said. And it continuously, gets Mama Bear more riled up and more riled up.
Yeah.
And, I get the whole defending thing, she's your mother. And that I understand. But you're doing more harm to your mother and to yourself. And I don't know if she is a bystander where she doesn't realize the harm she's doing to herself and to her mother, or if she's just an active participant. I don't know.
I think it might be a perfect storm, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and on and on out of control. You know what I mean? And getting worse and worse and worse with no intervention. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think so. I think, trolls like someone that reacts. They want the biggest reaction, the biggest whatever. I mean, the more you scream and yell and call the police or whatever, the more they're gonna, you know, attack you, because that's what trolls do. You know, the best way to defeat a troll is don't pay attention to them, you know? But
Mhm.
so they found the perfect quote unquote victim. The thing is, Mama Bear can't, you know, determine, say, just like the thing is, she doesn't know the difference between tagging and posting. Like saying that I posted some sort of picture of her when it's like, no, I was tagged in it, so was a bunch of other people. Um, just because you saw it there doesn't mean I posted it. Or the difference
She does
between,
that a lot. Yeah, she does that.
I haven't
Oh,
commented on it because, I mean, it doesn't matter. Any person can look and just be like, oh, that's who posted it. But,
right.
like the other thing is you can't discern between the trolls and like the people here who are talking. She's like, everybody is the same. And she's like, okay, well, I want you to stop. But she's giving people a stop who we have no control over, and they don't care. They don't care. They just want to trigger a reaction. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah, they're trolling the shit out of her because she,
Yeah.
like random people, like the people calling her phone, and the people that are saying things to her in the chat. They're literally doing it over and over and over to get that reaction from her, and she gives it to them. So it's just a cycle.
Yeah, it is. It is just a cycle, and you know, it's just continuous. And she's gonna group us in with them, so it's like we can't stop random people who we don't know, and
No,
you know, she's very false for those people, and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just have to let it go and ignore it.
yeah, because like I was thinking, because she said, and it was said that John had been calling her, and he said he never did that.
No, he never did that. And I think he's only sent me one message. I only recently like went through my request folder.
Is he coming back on, Stephanie?
I'm waiting on him to type in the chat because I don't know his email to send it back to him. Do you know his Twitter? If you know his Twitter, you can send it to him on Twitter. That'd be quicker.
John?
Yes. Do you have it? Either one of you, if you could send it to him on Twitter, that would be great. Because I sent it by email before.
I don't think.
John,
do you follow him on Twitter, Koala?
John Daly.
Yes.
Yeah, I follow him. The same link you sent me, Stephanie?
Yes,
Yep,
you just copy it and send it right to him.
The one up there at the top of Google Hangouts, just copy and paste it.
Yeah, or you can do that.
I'll do that right now. Hey, Randy, I haven't ever talked to you on stream. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, we haven't been on a stream together. I feel like we have. I feel like I know you. Hey, Dr. Koala.
You have to watch 20 seconds of my video that I recently posted. I think you're gonna find it funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just the last 20 seconds is just too funny, and I was like, oh yeah. All right,
I'm so excited.
I'm sending it to John Daly right now.
Thank you.
Hey, there he's in the chat. Yeah, you're getting a link, John.
Yeah, she's sending it to you. Oh, my back's hurting. I've been sitting here 8 hours. Fucking bullshitting.
I can't believe it. I came home. I got off work. I laid down, and then, hey, Cassie. I was eating, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try. I want John Daly up here, and I'm going to try to bring some resolution to this.
That would be great. That would be what the best way for Rebecca is what I would like to make happen. That would make me happy.
Yeah. But honestly, it's what's best for Mama Bear too. She's not well. Look at her.
Yeah, I agree, Randy. I agree 100%. I do agree. I just have, like you feel a certain way about Mama Bear. I always will have a soft spot in my heart for Rebecca, no matter what. And I want the best for her, and Mama. I want the best for everybody, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it
likely won't happen. Evelyn said.
I'm hoping.
It's like, I'm trying to send this link. I can't even copy and paste it for some reason.
Do you follow me on Twitter? Follow me on. Let me see.
I sent it.
Okay.
But,
have you talked to her, Randy?
Mama Bear?
Yeah.
No, I just talked to her in her chat, though.
Yeah, which is what I wanted to comment on. Uh, Randy, I have like, I don't know. I know 5 times of when I like was recording and I saw you in her chat being like, let's make this deal of like, don't talk about Rosie or whoever. And I was just telling Stephanie how like seeing it continuously happen when, she can't, okay, John Daly will go away. There's going to be another troll and we are going to be lumped into it. And the second of all, I don't, she lies or says or makes up things. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but either way, I don't believe she can keep a promise. So I don't know. I don't know. It is frustrating. It's very frustrating for me to see that almost to the point of like you're the only one in the self control area. She isn't. So it's like it almost makes me want to blame you, although I don't. It's just very frustrating for me at least, to see you getting hurt continuously. And
I have to say I'm not as hurt now as frustrated, I guess is the word. I'm looking for his Twitter.
I think he's in here.
I'm here.
Oh, let me get back on the link then. I mean the hangout.
Hey, John. Nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you too.
All right. I said my opinion. I'm going to hop off.
Thank you, Dr. Koala.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Everybody check out Dr. Koala's new video. Sub to her. Follow her on Twitter.
It's really good.
All the latest drama.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Is Mama Bear still alive? I'm sure she is.
Okay. So here is what I told Mama Bear. And over in her chat. Now I haven't spoke to Mama Bear on the phone since what she said about Rosie. Period.
Yeah.
But I of course y'all know I can't bash her, and I will not and cannot defend things that she said.
Mm-hmm.
But John, I have to say this to you.
Mm-hmm.
I know that she never mentioned you until you wrote on her GoFundMe.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, the thing is this, what do you want to know? I can verify she has no insurance. I can verify she has bad teeth. I can verify. I can't defend things that she says, but I will not. Look, she does enough stuff on her own to get people mad at her. The things that she's not, I don't understand the trying to prove that she's not scamming. Do you think that, John?
Well, I'd like to answer your things one at a time, so I can answer your questions. No problem at all. Okay, so the first thing you were asking was, or you mentioned was that she did not bring me up until I wrote on her GoFundMe page, and that is absolutely accurate. She did not publicly blast me till I messed up her GoFundMe page. But that's not to say we didn't have an interaction before that. And that's something that nobody is really. I mean, I don't know if anybody saw it. It took place in one of her live streams, and I was extremely kind. I was extremely cordial. I just simply asked, "Hey, do you have any receipts? Do you have any estimates? Because in my experience with things of this nature, if you're asking for handouts, you're asking for other people to pick up the slack that you can't carry for whatever reason, your fault or not. You're asking for help, but you got to be willing to give something in return, whether that be effort, information, compromise. You can't just say, this is what I want, I'm not willing to offer up any information, give it to me now. And okay, go ahead.
Okay, but she did show.
Not to me. I've never seen any proof.
But she showed on her live stream several times.
Oh, okay. See,
can everybody verify that? Because
yeah, she did. I saw her hold up a piece of paper that had what looked to be a sort of service invoice for one of her dental appointments. Now, what I'm asking about are things that are much more.
No, he did not donate.
No, I asked for some proof before I was willing to donate, and that's how we got here. She has several means of income right now. She has her PayPal, she has her GoFundMe, she has her PO box, and there's no accountability with any of them. Okay, so every day the number changes with the PayPal. You know, Rebecca says they have 200 in it. The next day, Linda says they have 700 in it. And to me, that there needs to be checks and balances. There needs to be somebody saying, no, you need to show this is the money you got in on this date. It went out and paid for this. Here are the receipts.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Obi is saying that she doxed you. She put your name and address and phone number on the live stream.
What?
Obi said that Mama Bear doxed you.
No, she said my name, but that's my account. I've never hid my name.
So Obi, why are you saying that she doxed him?
I mean, it's bad form. It's bad form because
what's bad form? Your username is your name. Like my name used to be my username used to be my full name.
I guess the distinction for me is what was she trying to accomplish? You know, she wasn't trying to hold up my name on a piece of paper and show it to everybody because she wanted everybody to be my friend. She held that up to show everybody, go, don't listen to this guy. He's trouble. And that's another narrative that she's been trying to paint since it started, that I'm some sort of angry, irrational stalker, like lunatic. And frankly, that's just not me. I'm a very mild-mannered, reasonable, rational person. I don't get involved in drama. This is the first. I didn't have a Twitter account till this started.
Hey, everybody. Let me say this too. I just got a text from little Rosie. And say, look, I don't know what all has been said in here. And this may be to y'all, but this also may be to Mama Bear. And somebody said she's listening. She said, little Rosie said, will I please clarify that she said, will you please clarify that I did not get $20,000? I'm sick of that shit. Little Rosie did not get $20,000. Okay. I don't know how much she got, but it was at 20,000. I'm sorry.
Mama Bear said today, because that definitely was not said here.
I mean, but right there, isn't that sort of indicative of the problem here, that there's no checks or balances to this? I mean, we're left to govern ourselves and to determine what's valid and what's not. There needs to be some sort of protocol as far as proof goes. Like,
what? Tell me, okay, we have freedom of speech, and I get that, and I've wanted to talk to you for a while.
Sure.
And it's like this, and I want this all to stop. And she says, if this will stop, she'll stop. But
this is the first live stream I've ever had.
Fraud,
I don't understand.
Okay, but on her,
what's the trade? If she stops what? I don't understand.
No. I mean the whole entire thing. I'm talking about people bashing her bashing people.
Oh, well, see, that's
trying to find some peace. But listen to me, please.
Sure.
When on her GoFundMe, you put a picture of her and said, fraud, drug addict.
No, I didn't write that. I wrote
right there.
I wrote I wrote active drug user because she is. She takes narcotics every day and she drives on it. That's irresponsible. That's negligent. That's dangerous. She's taking innocent people's lives into her hands because she's uncomfortable, but she still wants to be able to drive around places. And she may say, "Oh, I only drive here on these certain days," and "Oh, I only take them here on this certain time." Fact of the matter is, her mind's altered. She's under the influence, and she's driving. That is illegal. It is immoral, and it is wrong. There's no defending that.
Okay, she doesn't drink alcohol.
No, but she takes narcotics.
Somebody wrote that in the chat. And she takes maybe some prescription medication.
Maybe? What do you mean maybe?
I'm a drug addict, okay?
As am I.
I know when somebody's Mama Bear's not doped up.
Oh, come on now. Okay, you tell me your.
Hey, let me tell you something. If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, I'll tell you it's a duck.
Okay, well then, as a drug addict, you should know that, after a while, you're able to sort of curb those sort of mannerisms that sort of telegraph to other people that you're under the influence. Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I have heard a lot of people say that about Mama Bear. I have never personally gotten that vibe from her personally.
No, she's not. Okay, and it said, John Daly wrote, "We don't come after you for any reason other than we know you're a fraud. Post the estimate of that your dentist gave you," which she did, and show your visit reports, which she did. Until you show any proof, we are not going away. We are tired of people getting taken advantage of by you. Who is we, John? I mean, I'm sorry, but
okay.
Nobody knew who you were until Mama Bear had to go fund me.
You just asked me a question. May I answer it?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have a civil conversation.
Wait one second. I'm going to screen share what Mama Bear did show on her channel.
Sure.
I have,
go ahead.
Screenshot of here. Account financial details. I don't know what it is, but that's just what she showed for her proof on her channel.
She showed something else one time, Steph.
Okay, so I think we can all be reasonable here and say that falls well below what would be acceptable proof as far as like expenditures and money in, money out. I mean, that's a few lines of a ambiguous bill that she was given. Like, there's no reference to that. There's no income. There's no outcome. There's nothing. It's just it's pointless. It shows, you know what it proves? It proves that she went there and had a procedure done. And I believe that. I don't disagree. I believe she had those teeth pulled. I do.
She did.
I do. I just said I believe that.
Yeah. And she has more to get pulled and she needs partials and she doesn't have insurance.
She doesn't need partials. She needs dentures.
She wants,
there it is, right there. She wants. It's not about what she wants. We're not here to pay for what she wants.
In this community, though, John. Community, when we had a friend that wanted laser eye surgery, it was a want, not a need. We raised the money for her. Okay. It was a want, not a need. That's what we do as a community.
Okay.
Now, with that being said, Mama Bear turned people off. One, she started talking about Little Rosie. Two, she started calling other people cons. Let's get her for the things she has done. And move on. Let's not attack her for the things that she has not done. She does not have insurance. They do not have. They base it on their income, and on the outside looking in, it's just like my husband and I. We look like we make a killing, but we're broke as shit. It depends on your bills. It depends on your outgoing, not your incoming.
Yeah, this tends to be a thing that I see quite a bit here is. We bring up a valid thing. We bring up, you don't have proof. You didn't bring up proof. All we want is proof. Bills in, bills out. Money in, money out. It's not hard, and it's not something that's I want a little bit of the bills, or I want many of the bills. I just want the bill. And we're talking about that. We're talking about proof. We're talking about being held accountable. And all of a sudden, we're talking about how she doesn't have insurance. I believe she doesn't have insurance. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about her being given money, not being held accountable for that money, and also being a choosy beggar, saying, "No, I don't want dentures, even though they work practically the same as these other more expensive ones. No. I want the more expensive ones." Like, can you really say that's justified? That really sits okay with you?
Yeah, I donated twice.
Okay. So I don't know if you're having like sucker's remorse, or I don't know. I don't know what your motivation in this is, but I mean, if you've
my motivation in this is I got to know her personally. Now there's times that I wash my hands.
And why was that? I'm curious.
Because Rosie is my friend. I don't like some of the things Mama Bear does.
So just out of solidarity, you kicked her to the side. You didn't have an opinion of your own?
No, but I don't co-sign bullshit.
Okay, well then what was it? You said you had to push it to the side.
Oh, you want a confrontation?
No, I'm simply asking you a question.
Oh, okay.
Use the microphone.
Yeah, I'm getting to the mic. Here's the thing.
Yes.
I love little Rosie and she's sick.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happened. I don't know. And I did miss a lot of the stream. Little Rosie's very sick.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened was Mama Bear got jealous because Rosie was newer than her. And we all came together and we raised a lot of money for little Rosie. But right before little Rosie's, I love you, Farrah. Right before little Rosie's auction, there was a GoFundMe for another YouTuber. That was for the eye surgery. Now, which was optional. She wanted it. She didn't want to wear glasses anymore. And they made it in one night. Mama Bear got her feelings hurt. Can I condone, or it's not for me to condone. Do I agree with her actions? Absolutely not. She has said some awful things. But will I just sit back and watch her get attacked repeatedly for telling the truth? She came with the truth about she does have health insurance. She doesn't have dental insurance. Same with me. Same with me.
Okay.
That's what I figured out today that I didn't know personally.
Okay. With all due respect, though, this is another spin. We're not talking about you or her insurance. Why do we keep bringing her insurance up?
Well, I'm letting you know that she doesn't.
We've already covered it. We've talked about that, and I've agreed with you like 10 minutes ago. Why are we keep
no Calypso? You're wrong. She had LASIK eye surgery. Ask her, please.
Okay, but see, this is more diversionary tactics. Let's try and hammer this. Let's hammer this out. Let's get to the bottom of this. Okay.
I'm starting from the beginning. You wrote on her GoFundMe. Of course, she's going to be upset with you. And if you knew Mama Bear, you would know when she gets on something, it's on.
Okay. Well, when I see somebody manipulated and taking advantage of people and prying on their weakness and sadness, it's on.
Oh, it's on.
Yeah, it's sort of tit for tat.
You feel like it's your mission to take down Mama Bear's GoFundMe, even though you didn't donate and you know none of us that have.
I wouldn't say it's my mission. You're certainly making it more compelling.
I'm making it more compelling?
Yeah.
Did you find her GoFundMe before you found her YouTube page? Is that how you found?
No. I found a video of hers, and we were watching it, and then her live thing came on, and I jumped on there, and she started asking for money, and I asked a few questions, and she yelled at me and blocked me for asking very reasonable, polite, just completely understandable questions. And that
wasn't cataract surgery either. Not what the GoFundMe was for. I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm trying to answer the chat too. Go ahead.
Okay. So no, I didn't see her GoFundMe first. And but through that chat, she, like I said, she was challenged. She blocked me for asking. I wasn't rude. I wasn't volatile. I wasn't anything. And that to me was a red flag. Like, why is she so afraid of being questioned? What does she have to hide? People that live honest and truthful lives, they don't have to live behind a veil.
I would personally, and I did say this earlier, I would personally be as transparent as possible if I was asking for money for something.
It seems like the right thing to do, right?
That part of the situation, but it's hard to understand the reasoning behind going after. I can see both sides of the scenario. Obi's saying that she doxed your arrest records. Is that true?
Yeah, she did. And I don't really care. To be honest, that's the thing about this is like, she is, I haven't gotten off topic. I am about the things that I started about. the misappropriation of funds, the inaccountability of funds, the use of narcotics while operating a motor vehicle, the silencing of any critics. Like, those are all the things that started this, and those are the things I'm still talking about now.
Mama Beth, Les, I'm so sorry. Les definitely had cataract surgery, but she also had LASIK. Please ask Katie or Les.
It's really sort of it's an irrelevancy, because it's like saying, oh, my actions are justified due to the actions of someone else. So your moral barometer is set by other people's actions. I thought you would have your own morals and your own decisions on what's right and what's wrong. But it seems to be that whenever somebody's questioned, well, they did this, well, but they did that. Like, you make your own choice. Do what you did.
Right. And I don't disagree that Mama Bear has said a lot of bad things, but I look at her now, I looked at her tonight, and I see pure exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lady that is driving herself crazy. And I see Rebecca thank you, Farrah, I don't even know, just really worked up. And me knowing what I know, and there's things that I will not. Mama Beth, please ask Les. Anyway, I know some personal things that happens with Rebecca and stuff like that. That's all I'm gonna say. I won't give away too much. And what I asked Mama Bear was this: if they will stop, will you stop? Because look, Mama Bear's got to stop. I know that too. I love little Rosie. Y'all know that.
When you say stop, what is? Tell me what that means to you. What does stopping mean?
I want her to stop bringing up you, Stephanie, little Rosie, me, anybody's name that I want her to stop bringing up anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want, us, we're going to stop too. And I mean, I've got mad at Mama Bear and probably said a few things. I don't think that I've bashed her, but it's all got to stop, because it's really wearing, when you get so bothered that you feel like you have to call the police. We all know it's not illegal.
Oh, come on. That now that was a
about you. I'm not talking about you, John. I'm talking about Mama Bear.
Okay. I apologize. Go ahead.
You have to think she personally knows Mama Bear and personally has feelings for her. So she is looking at it through a different lens than we might be looking at it through. And I can empathize. Yeah, I can empathize with that 100%, because I do the same thing. Not as bad, not as much, not bad. I respect Randy for that. I honestly do. I don't want her to change her heart because she's been hurt over this situation, but I completely get it. But I'm willing to do whatever. I haven't bashed the woman once. I
believe that, Steve.
Have any reason to bash her, but I'll do whatever I can do to help her.
She's got to see, and Marla agreed to stop the other night.
Here's
if I'm wrong, Ash, I will most certainly apologize to Les. But I'm saying we come together and we help. Marla, I know, will stop if Mama Bear will stop. I included Marla. I said, you've got to quit with Marla. You've got to quit with.
Yeah, she's not harder on Marla than anything. Look, if she wants to, I'll put this out right now. If she wants to continue to talk about me from now until the end of time, if she leaves Marla and Marla's family alone and quit slandering Marla's name, I will never speak to her again.
Do you see how that's a slippery slope, though? You're setting a dangerous precedent. That because she's getting upset and because she's getting exhausted, that all right, I don't mean to say we, because I don't, I see you guys as a community, and that's.
I included you, Diane.
Diane too.
And that's fine. It's just, if you cave, it's almost like dealing with a child. If you cave every time they have a temper tantrum or they have a fit, then they're just going to keep that behavior going and going and going.
Will you do me a favor? And I do stand up for docs victims, Obi. I've been doxxed about 11, 12, 13 times. So has B. That sentence you just said, it's like dealing with a what? John?
I can't hear you.
It's like dealing with a what?
A child.
Do you get it?
Oh, you're saying because she's in a state of arrested development, we're supposed to give her a pass?
No, I'm saying it's not going to. Somebody has to be the bigger person, and
it's kind of like punching down, right? The way I look at it, I can say someone that I've been into it with in the past. The way that I looked at it personally was that they were not mentally on the same playing field as me. So I felt like I didn't want to attack that person, no matter what they said about me. And they were saying I was calling them all hours of the night, stalking them, all of these things. Personally, I just couldn't attack them because I felt like I was punching down, if that makes sense.
No, I understand that position and that perspective. I do, and that seems to be another thing that is brought up at very convenient times. Is that when it's convenient for her, she's a very delicate, fragile, can't be messed with. She can't be defended. She's just having, but let's not forget. She's berated so many people verbally. She's, she's doxed me in terms of my criminal history. I don't personally care, but it's still messed up, and she called the police today, reported me for things I didn't do. But, I don't say, I can't believe she'd do that to me. That's so mean. No, it's, if she's going to play this internet game, everybody's playing by the same rules. She doesn't get to wear the red jersey because she's a little off her rocker. I'm sorry if that sounds insensitive. Okay. And to be full disclosure, I'll be candid. I have my own psychiatric issues. I've struggled with psychiatric problems as long as I can remember. I've been an inpatient. I see a therapist twice a week now. I do. So I have a lot of sympathy and empathy and compassion for people with mental differences. But my issue with her is not her mental cognitive ability. My issue with her is her manipulation, her feeling as though she can't be criticized for anything. She is infallible.
Look, she calls people that cry weak. She doesn't cry. She stands. My goodness. Look, something's got to be said for somebody that stands alone against 100 people. For real.
She's an eagle that flies alone. That's what she's always said.
She is an eagle that flies alone. But listen, there's a lot of things that people don't know. I'm not willing to discuss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Randy's. It's not really pertinent information
that we don't know. It is pertinent if it is.
It's personal. It's not pertinent. It's not pertinent to.
They're not exclusive.
Her go.
But it is. Listen, but it is pertinent as far to know that she has a different perspective on a situation that we don't have that perspective of.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, totally.
No, Tammy, what she was going to say was that night, and Rebecca, I had a stream, and I took it down because Mama Bear said someone's name in there, and I didn't want to strike, where she told about this stuff, and but I can't put it back up because I don't want to strike, so it's a catch-22. And then if I get her on panel, it's attack mode, so at this point, I can't win. All I can try to do is get her to stop and us stop. That's all at this point I can do.
Well, here's what I'm going to throw out there, Randy. What if tomorrow, whenever a troll account comes in, it's going to happen, and they say, well, Marla said such and such. She's going to react. Me and you both know she is.
Yes. What I'm going to try to do is, like I said, I haven't talked to Mama Bear on the phone not one time since she talked about little Rosie, and then went to talking about everybody else, even myself included. So it's not like I'm just grandstanding. You know, I got dragged for filth the other night, and she was in there supporting it. When you go, this is, you know, I'll always say this, when you go tit for tat, it's not tit for tat, tit, tat, tit, tat. It just seems to go lower and lower, tit, tat, tit, tat, tit, tat, and below the belt, below the belt, below the belt. Now, if you're dealing with somebody that thinks I can call the cops because somebody wrote on my GoFundMe, and Mama Bear, what's not working? You want a link, Obi?
Hey, Simply Coastal.
It's not. It's kind of the Trish. I don't want to say the name. Don't watch. That's not why she called the cops. Well, I mean, who knows? She thinks she's being harassed, and she probably feels harassed. But then,
OBDM me, and I'll send it to you. So
she probably doesn't see. She doesn't see. She thinks her channel, she can say what she wants. But then they get worked up. This situation.
But do you think that's something? Do you think that's something that should just go unchecked? You think she should just be able to go on her channel and spout off whatever manipulation or vile hatred that she decides to come up with that day?
No.
And she should just go without any sort of repercussion?
No,
like, at what
plenty of repercussion.
I know, but without people riding in to try and save her, though. Like, she needs to feel the full repercussion of her actions without people coming in to save her. This is a very
isn't just coming in to save her. This is to look. We've been on this Mama Bear kick for how long, Stephanie?
Too long, and I've said that. I agree 100%. Too long. I don't watch people. I don't watch people I don't like. But it is hard, even if you hear your friends saying this person's hurt me, this person's hurt me, this person's hurt me. So it makes it hard. But I think everybody collectively would have to just unsubscribe, stop watching, stop giving attention to.
Yeah, I've got to find a medium. I would love to find a medium. Like, don't write. Here's the I can't tell you how many times I'll write out a comment in a chat and then erase it. Don't write on her GoFundMe. Maybe if you feel like she's a con the house, do your research. You will see. She promised to say in the next day. Well, I don't disagree with that, but I'm going to go against. What I'll do when we get off of here, if everybody will agree, I'm gonna call her and I will hold her accountable. She has been. I feel like she's been held accountable. She's not going to raise money.
How do you propose that you're going to hold her accountable?
Right, Miss Christie. Because the one thing that Mama Bear does, and people can verify, if there's anybody in the community that can get her to listen, it's probably me.
Okay. Sure.
Not that.
Sure. I tell you what. Here, I'll make this. Listen, I am nothing if not reasonable, honestly. She's
Silver Wings, I will cry.
She says, if we stop, she'll stop. I'll go for that. With the condition that she posts a picture of her bank statements with the PayPal and her dentist bills on her GoFundMe. There's a place to put the pictures right there. It's where everybody else puts their bills. It's where everyone else
donate.
Do I want to donate?
Yeah,
I would if I knew that it was going to be used in a responsible way. Yeah, absolutely.
But here's the thing, John, and I disagree with her. The ultimatum. Why does she have an ultimatum? We don't make other people's show. We didn't make Little Rosie's show. We didn't make
Little Rosie never asked me for money. Nobody else asked me for money. Mama Bear asked me for money. That's why I care if Mama Bear's thing is legit. You don't have
to donate, John.
You're right. I don't. Listen, the reason you're doing this is because you think, or you believe, I believe this, that this is the right thing to do. You think you're doing the right thing right now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. You wouldn't be here doing the wrong thing. That would be messed up. Okay. I believe I'm doing the right thing. I believe you don't agree with it. I believe a lot of people don't agree with it. But I'm not doing it to make friends. I'm not doing it for the public opinion. I'm doing it because I think it's the right thing to do. And I'm sorry that you don't agree with that. And I'm sorry that you think I'm punching down on an old helpless woman. But I simply don't see it that way.
I'm sorry that you don't see it that way, because I just feel like whenever you just, it's like a hamster wheel. You're just spinning. And I'm not fair. I agree. People have GoFundMe's for vacation. People have GoFundMe's for just bills.
Okay. But with that logic there, that's like saying it's okay. It's okay that I rob this bank, because there's people that murder. There's people that like steal millions of dollars. It's okay that I rob this bank. You can't make your
that's not a good analogy.
That is the same line of thought that you were just using.
No, I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, John. I think that you're intelligent, but I don't. None of that is okay. I'm saying I don't agree.
Tell me what part of that is not.
I don't donate if somebody says, "Hey, I need a vacation," because guess what? I need a vacation too.
We keep going to other people's GoFundMe. We keep talking about other people. This is a discussion about Linda's GoFundMe, the accountability involved, or the lack thereof. And I guess we're talking about my motivation in this. I don't really see whether that's important, but okay. I don't know. I totally see where you're coming from, and I understand your motivation in this. I actually think this shows a really redeeming quality in you. You're really sticking up for someone, and I see the good in that.
Randy, I have to check your DMs.
Despite that, I am not willing to fold on my end. I'm just not, and it's just where I stand. And I think I've been very respectful, and I've listened to your points of view, and I'll still listen. I'm not shutting down the conversation at all. I'm just trying to give you an idea where I stand.
What you think, Obi?
What we're getting off track here is, and I'm going to agree with certain things on both sides. Okay, I agree that if somebody wants to give somebody money, and they want to do it from the bottom of their heart, fine, do it. Okay. But some of the stuff that is not coming forth, that maybe Randy and other people don't know, but when you are threatened to be doxxed, and she has done it with pirates, she has done it with other people, and what I mean by threatened to be doxxed is whenever she started asking, and I seen the live stream, she started asking who John was. She blocked him, and when he tried to defend himself and say who he was, then she started threatening him with an investigation, putting stuff up about his police report. Now, if you get mad at me and you don't agree with me and you dox me, you don't think my ass ain't coming out of the woodwork?
Randy, I think that question's for you.
Obi, I didn't come on here to argue, but here's what I'm going to say to you.
I don't think that's an argument. I think that's a valid...
No. I know.
Okay.
Because we've all been doxxed. We've all been doxxed.
Yes.
And I'm going to be as honest with you as I can. I really, really, I liked you. I don't think you're a terrible person, but your streams about calling her a liar is what got all this really kicked off. It's unfair.
One second.
Unmodded you, Obi. that you started doing this to her, and then it never stopped. You are to this day still having streams only about Mama Bear.
You're a fucking liar, Randy, because I put up
Don't lose your mind, Obi. Don't you call me no liar. You started this.
Up about Medicaid with the link. She specifically said.
Put the stream back up where you cussed her out.
Specifically said.
Don't call me no fucking liar. Put the stream up where you cussed her out.
Randy. You know that, Randy.
Stream up where you cussed her out. And don't you ever call me a fucking liar. I don't lie, and you ain't caught me in one. But I know where you really work. You may want to shut up.
Listen, I can come back and have a talk about this later, but I gotta go. I got stuff I gotta handle. Thanks for letting me have a chance to talk.
Hi, John.
When I know where the hell you work. Keep running your mouth.
Okay, I will. I sure will.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get ready, because y'all are about to learn some things about Observation 101.
Taking Medicaid. Their exact words was that Medicaid in Ohio did not have that for them. And I put up links about Medicaid in Ohio does take dental Medicaid. Their exact words
does not have dental Medicaid.
If we educate people, then we're wrong.
Obi.
We bring stuff forth.
You are obsessed.
He's muted. You're gonna be muted. Calm down. Speak. You gotta unmute yourself. Stop screaming at Randy. Holy shit.
Call me a fucking liar when I know what your job is. Damn, that ain't happening, Obi. Not today, not ever. You won't catch me in a lie, but I know where you work, and it ain't at no damn lawyer's office.
I have seen many streams about Mama Bear. I haven't watched them because I don't watch streams about Mama Bear if I can help it, as I'm having one. But you're not going to sit here and scream at Randy. You have to unmute yourself, Obi. Don't yell. The chat saying they couldn't understand you.
I love y'all too.
You have to. Okay, there you go.
I said there is a train in the background. Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, can you hear that?
Just you. You sound fine.
There's a train blowing. I'm about 3 blocks from the railroad track. Okay, am I allowed to speak?
Yes, go ahead. Just don't scream.
Okay, the video that I have up, if you go and look at it, is about Medicaid in Ohio. When they specifically came on, they said that their exact words was, and I have got the proof, it's a video on Twitter, their exact words was, Ohio did not take Medicaid.
I think the confusion with that, OB, because I was confused about this too. I will say this because I was confused about this. The difference is if you have SSI or whatever and you get Medicaid, it's a different form of Medicaid than like what I was talking about earlier. It doesn't cover dental. And the reason I know that, people DM'd me and told me they have Medicaid with SSI or SSDI or whatever and do not have dental coverage. So I did verify that.
The exact wording on Twitter, the video clip is on there, Stephanie. I will take you to it and show you the exact wordings that they gave in the very beginning. And even when I was a moderator and Marla was a moderator, okay, the exact wording was Medicaid in Ohio will not cover dental. That was the exact wording that they used. And we researched that when I was whenever I was a moderator, whenever Marla was a moderator. And I sit there and shared my stories about there is dental schools that will pay for her to go. I even had someone lined up. One of my moderators that lived in Ohio said, out of the kindness of her heart, she would go over there and take Mama Bear to the dental clinic. I even sit there and have fun with Mama Bear, but apparently it doesn't matter what I do or don't do because somebody's got to be the punching boy in the asshole. I get it.
No, you're not being the punching bag. You popped up and called me a fucking liar. Pirate Calypso, I didn't know that she called the cops on you today. I will absolutely hear your side. Mama Bear is responsible for her own behavior. But I'm telling you, there was the night I don't.
I'm gonna send her a link.
Okay, the night that she came in your stream and you started cussing her out is when she's kind of lost it. And there's been no coming back. Everybody joined. I mean, she started getting defensive and she just started getting crazy.
What happened was, I think, when that live stream happened, Obi, and I'm not saying it's your fault, right? But the way that Mama Bear sees things is that we're all a collective. No matter who says what, everybody on this side says everything that everyone says. Does that make sense?
Before I ever came into the picture, Randy and Stephanie, y'all know she started going off on her own moderator, Jay Tyler, that worshiped the ground that she walked on, sent her all kind of stuff. So y'all don't put this bullshit on me. No.
I nobody putting it on you. You don't get to come up here. I didn't call you a fucking liar. I didn't call you names. You come up here and called me a name. And I'm telling you, that is not going to happen. Because I don't lie.
I'm still waiting to figure out what it is I did. I didn't do shit to Mama Bear. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck I did. What's the excuse for that? I didn't do shit to her.
Well, Mama Bear's not on the panel, so calm down just a little bit. Mama Bear's not.
I've been sitting here waiting because I've been watching the chat. I didn't do anything to her. I never said anything bad about her. I used to watch her until she started putting down little Rosie.
Okay, but people, listen, it's my channel. I didn't send the link because I wanted Randy, and I run my channel the way that I want to. Too many people on panel talking over each other. That's it. I was going to send you the link. Just calm down. It's okay. We'll talk.
Calypso?
Yes.
Somebody's. Do you make a lot of videos about Mama Bear?
Not until she got online and said that she was going to dox me. No, I didn't. I never had made a video before that, actually. I think I made 2. My bad. I made 2.
Okay.
What she said earlier, Randy, whenever she came on here, she said she thinks she deleted it, but she got an email from Mama Bear about a GoFundMe. And
no, it's from Rebecca.
Or from Rebecca. I'm sorry. And that she would, if she didn't donate, pretty much her personal information would be released.
Oh. Well, here's the thing. I'm here to try to find resolution. And if Diane's in here, can I read your statement out loud? Diane's all about paperwork. Keep that in mind.
I love Diane.
I do too. Diane, can I read your message? Because it's all got to stop somewhere. Because everybody, I see the tears in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Obi, this went too far.
It's not worth any of us getting mad at each other. Like, nothing will get resolved if we don't talk to each other. And I think if we all talk to each other and come to an agreement, that maybe something can happen, because too many people have been hurt in this.
Well, I left Mama Bear alone for a week. I didn't even get on YouTube for a week, but every day I get messages. Mama Bear is trashing you. Mama Bear is trashing you for 7 fucking days. That's all she did. While Pirate's on meth, Pirate's smoking meth, blah, 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 blah. I didn't even get on YouTube for an entire week. And then by the 7th day, I had enough.
I get it.
Yeah,
you know what?
That sucks for sure.
I had messages. My phone was blowing up the other day saying, Mama Bear's talking about you. Mama Bear's talking about you. I went in the chat and I said, Mama Bear, you talking shit? Immediately got messages from people that don't even like me saying, no, Rainey, you haven't been mentioned. That's the thing. Sometimes you have, sometimes you haven't.
Well, when I go back and watch the chat, watch her actual video, and my name is constantly coming out of her mouth, and I hear it with my own ears, and I see it with my own eyes.
Yes, Ginger.
Kind of hard to say you didn't say it.
Because I will say, as a content creator, and you're a content creator, people do go, there are a lot of people, not like our main people that support us all the time, right? But Randy, I'm sure you've had this happen, B, Katie, all of us. You have people that like the drama. They'll go to you and go to you and go to them and go to you and go to them. And that's why I just go to the person now. I mean, with Mama Bear, it's not so easy, but you know what I mean? Like, if it's somebody that you can actually talk to, I go to the person, or try to, at least, because a lot of things get blown out of proportion, or things that might not be important to you,
Andre just
important to someone else.
People love to stir her up, and it's their entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Then what happens? We get hurt.
That's what I was trying to tell Rebecca today. I wish that they could grasp that. If they could understand that they're being trolled 90% of the time and that it's not any of us, I think maybe she would be able to move on from this situation. But I, honest to God, think she believes it. I don't think she's like lying. I think, okay, Diane, sure. I think she believes that she honestly thinks that it's one of us or somebody from this side, or you know what I mean? And it just keeps it going. And those trolls are going to keep on trolling her because they get the reaction every single time that they want.
Right. She called me not just a liar. She called me a fucking liar. And I'm supposed to sit up here and say, oh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not how I work.
I wouldn't if somebody called me a fucking liar.
Yeah.
Obi, you wouldn't either if somebody called you a fucking liar.
Well, some people send me stuff all the time saying this person said that, this person said, you know what I do? I go to their stream and I watch it and I think, damn, they didn't say shit about me. But in this case, I saw it for 7 days, her saying shit about me all the time when I wasn't even making videos or on YouTube or anybody's chat.
Which I believe 100%. You know what I've been doing? And this is God's honest truth. And it's hard. It's not easy. I get it. And I've been doing it for a long time. And people say shitty things to me every single day. And the meth comment sucks. I get it. I understand you.
I get them all the time.
First of all, don't let it discourage you. First of all, don't let it discourage you. You know who you are. We all know who we are, right? Don't let that discourage you. But second of all, just try to unsubscribe and try not to watch it.
I'm not
if at all possible. If at all possible. I'm
not subscribed to her. I unsubscribed to her when she talking about little Rosie. That's what I'm saying.
Look, I promise you this, and I don't want to call you Pirate, and I don't know your real name, so I just call you
It's Jennifer. She was going to put it out there. So it's Jennifer Moody. It's on my...
No, Jennifer.
Oh,
nice
I
to
don't care.
meet you.
Oh, I put my name up. I put my phone number on there earlier because she said she was going to dox me. In the last video today, she said she was going to dox me.
I will talk to her. We have to stop. It has to stop somewhere.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go pee.
Was it what was said to me the other day? Look, I have gained a little weight, but now it's oxy bloat. I'm back on drugs. I look high. I get it said about me every day. So yeah,
okay, well, I don't smoke meth. I work at the jail in my city.
I'm also going on drugs, and this ain't oxy bloat.
And if I was smoking meth, I wouldn't be this fucking fat. So that's out. And plus, I just had my random 2 weeks ago because, you know, I get one like, oh, I don't know, every week or two. So that's bullshit. And for her to sit on a live stream and don't know nothing about me just because I said I wasn't going to donate because she was being nasty to Rosie. If you got on here and said, oh, I want to, like I said earlier, I want to have a GoFundMe for a Jamaican vacation. If you're a fucking decent person, I'll throw you a couple dollars. Oh, yeah, go to Jamaica. Have a fucking blast. But I'm not going to donate to you if you're talking about people and being nasty. I'm not going to do it. And then she got on there saying I was a scammer and I was taking money from people. Somebody please tell me how the hell I'm taking money from anybody. I don't have a GoFundMe. I don't have a PayPal. Fuck, I don't even have a super chat button because I don't have enough subscribers. I'm nobody. Why are you picking on me?
But if anybody gets on my channel and defends herself, then I'm the asshole. So.
It's not. Bye.
That's not what I said. What I said was the night that you flipped or got mad or got upset and screamed and cussed, something flipped in her. Then you both.
And I told you, whether you want to listen to that or not, Randy, she was treating Jay Tyler like trash before I ever came along. And Jay Tyler did not do anything to her. And you know this.
Just like I didn't do anything to her either.
What have I done but defend her? But I get dragged for filth all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
Well, okay, then pass the buck on to me. I'll be the whipping boy. And
you don't have to be the whipping boy. Why can't we stop? Why can't there be a resolution?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her that?
Supposed to be on my channel.
And what was her answer? Because
Randy, I was on my channel crying about my sister with cancer. And I'm not entitled to cry and get upset about that when someone comes into my live stream?
Of course you are.
Okay, well then, if that was what the story was and you know about that, then why are you sitting there saying that I got upset with her? Me and Rosie was talking about cancer, and I was crying, and Mama Bear came in there and tried to make it all about her. But you keep on siding up with Mama Bear. We getting it.
And she called the cops on me today.
I'm not siding up with Mama Bear. What I said was there has to be a resolution. This has to stop. She's driving herself crazy. Everybody else seems to drive their self crazy. It's driving a wedge between everybody. Like, I know you don't even come in my streams. I don't go in your streams.
A one-sided story to me when it sounds to me like you're telling everybody in the audience that this stuff started with me. No, it did not start with me, Randy.
I said that night it flipped a switch. That's what I said.
She didn't say it's your fault.
I didn't say it was your fault. I didn't say it was your fault.
For the love of God. I'm not supposed to have any emotions towards my sister dying, and she's supposed to just come in there and take over my live stream. Okay, I got it.
I didn't say that at all. I have emotions too, you know. I lost somebody to cancer too, you know.
Well, it surely sounds like you're taking sides with her, because not once, Randy, did I hear you say to her in front of anybody, she should have never, ever done that.
Did I not come to you and say I should have asked you what happened, and you never would answer me? I didn't know what happened that night. I said, did you cuss Mama Bear out? You didn't answer me.
7 people or more came into your thing and told you on Twitter what happened. 7 witnesses or more came to you and told you what happened. I'm not allowed to grieve. I'm not allowed to cry in the privacy of my own home about something. I'm not allowed to grieve over Rosie. I cry a lot. And did everybody come to you and tell you that I cried, that not one person offered to take Mama Bear to a dental hospital? And my moderator, Beardy, was the one that lives in Ohio that said that she would take Mama Bear to the dental hospital. I cried my eyeballs out that somebody would not take that woman to the dental hospital and would not speak up and offer to take her. Of all the people that was in the comment section, I cried my eyes out.
Hi,
Dr. Koala, you're correct. And I'm sorry. I thought it's coming out wrong. I'm acknowledging everybody's pain. I'm looking at Calypso and I said, I see the pain in your eyes. I see the tears in your eyes.
But I'm supposed to stop though. I'm supposed to stop. Okay.
He's not going to.
Right.
She's
not going to stop. And I've ignored her and ignored her and ignored her for 7 days. I said nothing. I was on nobody's chat.
I'm going to just be honest here. I didn't know you were involved. I didn't even know
my name in every single live stream.
If that's the case, you have every right to be upset. I mean, you do. Anybody else would in your position. But what Randy's trying to do, I'm going to speak for you, Randy. Tell me shut up if you want me to. But Randy feels a little bit responsible. She feels put in the middle. She wants to make it all better. It's putting a whole lot of pressure on Randy because she is the only one that can make it happen. And she doesn't want anyone to hurt. There's so many people being hurt. Go ahead.
Uber just wrote something. Uber, you extend that olive branch and she doesn't take that olive branch, then we will see.
I'm in. 1,000% I'm in.
1,000% I'm in.
I can do. Whatever I can do.
I hand knit booties. I'll donate as much as I can.
Yep. I don't have a lot of
Randy.
Silly.
Randy.
Yes, my love.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. I think that's a wonderful offer that Uber put out, but here's the problem. Right now, we have to resolve all of the bad feelings that are going on. If we don't resolve the bad feelings that are going on, I don't think that people are going to donate. Regardless, they would have donated if all this nonsense hadn't started to begin with. So
let's
I
get
think
her on. Let's talk about it. Will she come?
All right. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Go ahead. Sorry.
We need to resolve what's been going on. This has been going on a really long time now. I think here's the thing about GoFundMe's and all that. If someone wants to have one, then have one. I've always said this. I don't care about receipts. I don't care about any of that shit. I feel like if your personal finances are involved and you want to make sure that your money is going to the correct cause, then do your vetting, do it, ask for what you need to feel comfortable with donating. That's my stance on anything. If I feel that there's something shady going on, then I'm not going to donate. All right. Now, as far as all the fighting that's been going on with Linda and my friends, and including myself, and all of the ridiculous things that have been going on in the chat, trolls coming in and telling her this one called and this one called and Diana's a this, Diane's a witch. All this stuff is got to stop. Once all of that stops, then we can move on to having a fundraiser for Linda to raise the money. It's not that much money to raise, really. But again, it's going to be hard to do unless we have a guarantee that verbal abuse is going to stop. So my suggestion to Randy was, go ahead, Randy, say it.
Okay.
I sent you a DM. What did I say?
I know. It says we need to draw up a contract. Diane always draws up contracts.
Mm-hmm. And get things done.
and Diane said, and I will have it done. All the names of the people she needs to stop talking about, as far as the people that want to see receipts, then don't donate. But if those people go after her and she talks about them, that is on them.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I never asked for a receipt. I never asked to see anything from her. I quit subscribing to her when she was asking for little Rosie to have receipts. It's okay for her to ask other people, but nobody can ask her. That's my opinion. I feel like if you got the nerve to have a GoFundMe account and ask somebody else for proof that they have cancer and question why they don't have a morphine pump, and they must not be that sick because they're stage 3 and they don't have a morphine pump, and she was pulling weeds, and she shouldn't be pulling weeds because she can't pull weeds, then
I agree. I do agree with that point.
I totally get that.
I never asked that woman for nothing. I started watching her because I thought she was funny. But when that shit with little Rosie started, I was like, I'm done with this. Now, who are you to sit up there and ask this woman to prove that she has cancer when you're wanting your teeth fixed? People ask you for proof, and then oh God, I'm going to call the cops on people. I never did nothing to that woman. Not one time ever.
And here's another problem that I have personally, just using, if we do go forward with anything to help her, which I'm absolutely willing to do, but I need to know that the people that I use my platform for, which will be all of the same people, that they're not going to turn around and get backlash after they donate to her or whatever. And I think maybe they won't, because then she won't feel upset like she does now.
Again, all that stuff, including the questioning of morphine pumps and all that has to stop. That will be in the contract. There has to be no, a contract is not extortion. No, a contract is legal. I don't know who thinks they know that giving a contract to someone is not extortion. It seems to be the only route that we can go. There are a lot of people that have been hurt by words. And
I'm trying to, Tallulah.
I mean, in the real world, we would draw up contracts. We absolutely do it all the time. So why not here?
And I think a lot of the things that happen are out of, her being upset because she didn't come first or whatever happened. And maybe if there could be a discussion, it doesn't even have to be in public. It could be in private, whatever. But if there was just a discussion and an agreement that I personally, and I'm sure everybody else involved, would have to feel that they know that if I put my word out and tell people that I care about, yeah, would you please donate, that it's going to not blow back in their face.
Here's what I think. Before, because me and Stephanie was going to do a fundraiser.
Absolutely.
You were, but then all of this nonsense started.
Yeah, then all hell broke loose.
Right. Exactly. So
we didn't even have
to try to have one this coming Saturday. No, I think there's got to be time.
No.
Is she going to stop? Is this going to stop? Because look, tomorrow's Mother's Day. This is my life. I mean, I'm not going to keep doing this. And I had promised myself I wasn't going to white knight for anybody else. Especially, y'all got to remember, even though Mama Bear's trying to call me right now, she has dragged me too. Has she doxed me? I don't even know, because I miss a lot of her streams.
Same.
All right. So what do you, I mean, Randy, what do you think of my idea? Again,
Marla said, would you explain it one more time, Diane, your idea?
Okay.
I love your idea, but I think she's got to prove herself before we even waste a dime on a contract.
What do you mean? No, we drew up a contract and we include everyone's name and everything that she can't talk about anymore. No, we have to put the contract first before any fundraising. No fundraising until she stops.
She's saying no contract. Well, but we don't know if that's true.
Well,
we don't know if that's true.
Well, I'm just making a suggestion because I think that this is not going to stop. I don't know what is going to make it stop.
Right. She does need to make her own amends. She does. But I don't know if she understands that. I don't. Here's what I do know. She's talked the most shit about Lil Rosie, and I just got a text from Lil Rosie wanting to donate to her auction.
Absolutely. Here's the thing, you guys. Okay, this is hard to do, but Ginger put this in the chat, and Ginger said until this moment, she hadn't even thought of it like this. Putting yourself in her shoes is really, 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 really hard. But would I attack people the way she has? No. Would I act out the way that she has? I can understand that she feels a little bit thrown away, a little bit forgotten about. And I get it. I understand. And if I don't want anybody to hurt, and if we can make it better, if we can change that, I'm all for whatever we can do.
Well, I'm seeing in the chat that no one wants to donate to her. Everyone is like, nope, not going to donate to her. So, that is the public opinion.
Yeah, but if that happens and she agrees and makes a change, then we can move forward from there, right? Isn't that what you're saying?
Well, yes. That's what I'm saying, but unfortunately, I can't speak for the public.
No, right.
The public but I'm saying they don't care about a contract. They're not giving.
Even after that.
Yeah, they don't care.
But here's the thing, though. We could still
have to donate. Okay, that's fine. She don't raise her money. That's fine.
We can still put forth the effort, though, right?
Or we can just not talk about Mama Bear. She don't have to get a dime from us. I mean, I've donated. I know Diane's donated.
Yes, I have donated.
Yeah, that's all that we can do. We don't have to have a fundraiser. We don't have to have an auction. What we can do, though, is say, Mama Bear, we're not going to talk about you. You don't talk about us. Let's move forward from here. As she likes to say, clean slate.
I've already said, I'm not talking for the community. Mm-hmm. I just threw out an idea because I don't know how to make it stop. I said the other night,
back me a little bit. This is what gets me is I get up here and I back everybody and I stand up for everybody. And every time that I try to take up, I get shit. Now Kit Kat's done. Kit Kat's leaving the community. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't leave. Listen, Kit Kat, don't leave. It's just human decency to try and not see someone hurting.
No, wait a minute. Dr. Koala. Okay. She's hurt so many people that are not on the contract. So it appears as you're saving your own skins. I know you don't mean it. No. I don't even know who Dr. Koala. I don't even know what
Kit Kat, but I'm telling you what, girl, this is the last time. I know I am, Joe. I am doing this to myself. I am. I know.
Right. And when I told you she called the cops on me, what was your response to me? Oh, the cops won't do anything. Oh, but that makes it okay. She can just go through and call the cops.
No, I didn't say it made it okay. What I meant was that it does no good. People call the cops on her too. She also had Adult Protective Services called on her. This is how far it's going.
Yep.
Adult Protective Services ain't going to do anything. The cops ain't going to do anything. We look like a bunch of damn morons online arguing stupidity.
Right. I'm not the one calling the cops. I wasn't the one talking about her. I never said a word about her.
This is why I said the other night, I'm done talking about this topic, but I came on here for Randy, and I thought that possibly it would help, to try to come to a resolution. And I'm not trying to speak for anyone in this community. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to eliminate anyone who's been hurt. Anyone who would want to be part of that contract could. I don't even know if it's a good idea or not. I just thought that it could be, well, if Mama Bear says no contract, I don't know. I just want her to stop talking about me then, okay? Then I am going to come up here and say, stop talking about me. Stop listening to the trolls in your chat. Stop believing what they say. After I donated money to you, I would prefer you just thank me and move on and never send my name again. That's the only thing I could do. I am trying to come up with a resolution. I don't know what that is. I'm being honest.
I'm trying not to, but I'm so sick of people saying, if you don't say hi to me, I'm leaving the community. If you don't treat me this way, and I'm doing the best I can. There is how many people? If Joe, this is what she said. I went in there and I said, if I go on that panel and face the firing squad, because this is what happens to me, and I know that. I said, if they stop, you stop. And I said, you've got to stop. Farrah is my witness. I said, you have got to stop. She said she would. She said, if they stop, then I'll stop. It's got to stop. Somebody's got to stop. I think she needs to be grateful for the money she's got. I'm telling you right now, if I had $1,000 given to me, I'd be doing backflip.
Yep. Same. I think a lot of people take it that you're trying to take up for her. I don't see it that way. I see that you see a lot of people being hurt, and you feel like you may be the only person that can ever do anything to help the situation out, and you feel a lot of pressure because of that. And I don't see it that you're taking up for her shitty behavior. I don't see it that way.
I'm not. If I felt like Mama Bear had been a good friend to me, I would be probably even more passionate. But I'm telling you, like I said, Mama Bear, even after you let me get drugged on the porch the other night for shit I didn't do.
Yeah, we all got drugged.
Yep.
Yeah, I will go on that panel and do this and get them to stop. And if you stop, I said, you just got to stop. She ain't going to sign a contract. I already knew that, Tricia.
She's not. Look, she's not going to stop.
No, you're probably right. And I can't believe I'm
calculated. And she does it. But you have a heart. That's why you're crying. She does everything she does for reasons. She's getting what she wants out of it. I think honestly, you're just going to have to let it play out. And I know that's hard for you to do because you care. I get that 100%. But if she does keep on, there's nothing you can do to change it for her. You can't make her be the person that you want her to be, unfortunately. It would be great if you could, but
yeah, I do believe, and I do believe that she enjoyed that stream the other night, with Shoot the Shit. She was in there. I believe she did enjoy us being dragged.
Of course.
It kind of solidified things for her. I don't know. Again, I just want peace. I don't want my friends' names being brought up anymore. I can't speak for everyone, but all you guys that are in here, you come into my chat, you all come into Randy's, you all come in. So, I'm trying to do this for everyone. Trying to come up with something that we could do. But if Mama Bear, if Linda's not going to have if she's not going to put anything into this, then I don't know what else to say.
Look, I said earlier, Diane, I don't know if you heard me or not, but if she would stop talking about all you all and Marla and her family, Marla's family,
yes,
and just talk about me all day, I literally would never care again at all, because her words don't bother me.
Yeah, but that's not, you know, that's not going to happen. You know,
I know it's not going to happen. It's not.
I hear what
if she
you're
would do it, I would totally be willing to, because you know, people like Marla's family and what she said things, I think, even about Randy and her family, and it's just uncalled for. Nobody's doing that to her. So if she, I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I know. I just, again, I feel like Randy gets most of the heat because she was friends with Linda.
Mm-hmm.
So she gets all the heat on her. And I just want people to know that that's, you know, that's not the way it, you know, that's not what Randy's trying to do.
Nope.
All Randy's trying to do here is make peace in the community, because it's getting old. It's getting crazy. It's getting, you know, it's just out of hand.
Mm-hmm. I honestly think it has gotten worse and worse, and there's nobody there to help the situation. Rebecca says this, Mama Bear does this. Rebecca, and it's not just on YouTube, it's in their house. You could tell too, and it's not healthy for either one of them.
Well, Vinny makes a good point. Vinny G makes good. She's not at the negotiations table. So she's on, you know, she's watching us talk, but she's not at the negotiation table. That would, you know, be the solution maybe to bring her on.
I would not mind at all for her to come on. If she wants a link, we can.
You can't negotiate with someone if they're not here.
Okay. I'm going to call her. I'm going to try to get her to come on.
Okay.
Calypso, I'm going to get you an apology, because you should not be dragged into this. If you haven't made videos and you ain't said shit about her, you shouldn't be dragged into this.
No, I agree. I agree.
No, I made videos defending myself after the fact. I didn't do anything to her.
And look, I apologize if I made you feel. I don't know. Look,
she's mocking us, Debbie. Well, Debbie, you know, again,
Randy wasn't ever trying to invalidate your feelings at all. She was frustrated in the beginning, you know, because it was a high emotional situation. Randy would never try to invalidate your feelings. We all know it sucks to be talked about like that, and your feelings that you're having about it, you're absolutely entitled to feel that way. Go ahead, Randy, hook us up.
Is she mocking me?
She's mocking. Well, we're seeing it again. We're seeing it in the chat that she's mocking us here. I'm not
that
watching.
Doesn't mean it's really happening.
I don't know who's saying that.
Well, you know what? Somebody came into my chat today and was like, "Oh, Farrah's over there in Mama Bear's chat." I said, "You know what? I don't care. Be friends."
Yes, that's what they'll do to you.
I don't care though. That's my point. I told them straight up. I said,
"Name. I'm sorry."
I said, "I don't care whose chat you're in. If I don't like Diane, or if I don't like Stephanie, and we got beef, I'm just going to unsubscribe to you and leave you alone. If Randy's in my chat, then she goes, yours, cool. I don't give a shit. We're not in high school. We're grown-ass people. If you want to be friends with somebody I hate, go ahead. I don't care. Do not come in my chat with that bullshit." But I never did anything to that woman. For 7 days, I stayed off YouTube, didn't go in nobody's chat, and she talked about me every fucking day.
You're right. You're right.
Mm-hmm. And it sucks. It's not fun. It's never fun for anybody to do it, but especially if it keeps happening over and over and over, you feel helpless.
So now when I make a video defending myself, now I'm the shit starter. Okay. Seems legit.
Okay, Debbie said promises me she's telling me the truth that she is mocking you, Randy, and she is mocking us.
I don't care. That's what I'm saying. I don't care. I don't care.
No, but everyone's just trying to make a point that this is all silliness to her, and that, you know, we can't even get through to her as an adult. She's an adult.
And right now because she is going to be defensive. If there is any negotiation or any talking going to happen, it's going to have to be, first of all, face to face. You know, like, she's going to have to be on panel, and then it's going to take a little bit. She's really defensive, really, really, really defensive. And shitty things have happened to her as well, right? Like, the things that have happened to her aren't invalidated just because it's not any of us that's doing it to her.
Right.
You know what I mean? They've still happened. So we have to figure out to let her know that it's not any of us. We wouldn't do any of that to her.
Right.
Whether she's willing to hear that out or not, that's on her. We can't
Right.
make her try to understand us, you know?
Right. I get it. I get it. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what's going to make this end. I would love it to end. I think that Linda, all she needs to do is just stop talking about this whole GoFundMe thing. And if she wants to put her link in her chat, then do that. But don't, as the day goes on, as you get frustrated because the money's not dropping in fast enough, start bringing up people and blaming them for her GoFundMe turning to trash. We had nothing to do with that.
No, I even today, whenever I first started talking, encourage my chat. If you want to donate to her GoFundMe, feel free. Just know that these are the things that have happened to people that have, you know, not done anything to her. That's it.
Right.
Like, for example, I had a guy in my chat, Coast Life. He came in my chat. We were talking, and we were talking about fishing, which I'm getting ready to go here in a couple minutes. I just have to wake my husband up. But anyway, we were talking, and he said, "Oh, I make these T-shirts." I was like, "Cool." He sent me a link to like a T-shirt he designed. Now, I didn't get anything for free. I had to pay for the T-shirt. I said, "That's cool. I'm going to buy that." Bought it Friday. She turned around and attacked him. Why? Because he made me a T-shirt, by the way, that I had to purchase. And I can show you the receipt. It'll be here June 3rd. But I had to buy it with my own money. He didn't get anything donated. I didn't ask for anything to be donated. He just designed the shirt.
Well, no, see, that's the thing. No one should be attacked for anything that they do on here. You know, I don't know. I just think it's gotten so out of hand. It's so old. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm not going to let her blame me or anyone else of my friends or anyone else in this community for her GoFundMe not being successful, because she believes that people here on this side, as she calls it, are calling the police on her. We're not making prank phone calls. We're not doing all that stuff. We're just not doing it. Whoever's doing it are people that are on the internet that see the behavior, say, what did I just walk into? This is crazy shit. And then and start doing it. It's not us.
Okay, y'all. I had just talked to Mama Bear.
Right.
And Pirate Calypso, I don't know what to call you. I'm sorry. She said today when she called the cops on John Daly, you was in his live stream or something, that she did not call it.
He was in my live stream, and she streamed my live stream.
Oh yeah, he was. Okay, I'm sorry. He was in your live stream, and she didn't call the cops on you, but she did call the cops on him. That's what she said. I hope to God that makes you feel better. She didn't call the cops on you. I don't understand. Honest to God, with that part, I don't understand it.
Well, I mean, you can go watch it. I mean, her live stream's still up, where she had my live stream streaming while she was talking to the police.
Is she coming on Panner, or does she tell us all to go F off?
She's coming on Panner. So y'all say a prayer. Don't make me cry.
Okay. No, I'm excited that she's coming on. I think it's the only way to.
I just don't want her backpedaling into how she got to this position. She needs to own up to her shit. Own up to the fact that we did try to help her, that I tried to help her, that Marla tried to help her, that Randy tried to help her, that a lot of people tried to help her, that we even got on the phone. I had a phone conversation with her way back when that Jennifer chick was pulling shit. That's where a lot of this started too. And I said, do not engage. Please make Rebecca not engage. She even said, Rebecca, did you hear what Diane said? I wanted to own up to the people that did help her.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ginger.
She's got a link. And I know.
Setup? We're not setting her up. This is not a setup.
Nobody would ever be set up on my panel, and Randy would never let that happen anyways. Randy knows that. So,
oh, golly. Mama Bear, please, it's not a setup. We've got to get this squashed and over with.
She knows better than that. And she knows I've never been mean to her. She knows Diane's never been mean to her. Of course not. Calypso's never been mean to her. Check my DMs. Okay.
mean, yeah, Marla made a good point. She needs to understand the difference between truth and a lie. When people come in and say things to her, she takes them as gospel, and she has got to stop doing that. So I find, here's my feeling on this. I feel like it's going to never be resolved. That's why I said the other night, I said, I'm done talking about her. I will never talk about her again. And I meant it. The only reason I'm here is because I thought this could be helpful, because Randy is here trying to resolve things. And I thought that I would come on and make a suggestion, as crazy as it might have sounded. But that's the only reason that I came on, was to, help Randy out. Oh, Savage is there now. Well, I know, again, let her align with people that are not really going to help her. These people are not going to help her. These people are not going to drop money in her GoFundMe and help her get the money that she needs. They're just not. They'll talk about it. They'll talk about all of us, but they won't help her.
Okay, while we're waiting on Mama Bear, I'm calling Kit Kat so she can say something. Okay. Hopefully everybody can hear. My phone is not loud at all.
Hello.
Hey, honey.
Hey.
Can you guys hear her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, they can hear you.
Randy, you know that I love you completely to death. Me wanting to leave the community is, I love you so much. I'm so tired of seeing you hurt over and over. Same goes with Diane. Same goes with and everyone in this community. We stand up for you and stand behind you, and I love you to death. I'm so sick of seeing you hurt. How much more is she going to have to do to you, Randy?
But if you see me being hurt, why would you add to the hurt? I would never hurt you.
Know that?
I would never hurt you.
I'm bawling my eyeballs out. Of course, I know you're big-hearted. I've been following you. I've been with you for how long? 2 years?
Yeah, so get your ass back in the chat.
My God, you guys, I love you to death, Randy.
You can't quit her.
I can't quit Randy. I love her. I love her so damn much. I can't.
I do understand what you're saying, though, that because you care about her and you see her hurting, I get the same way. I understand that 100%. Yes.
I want to reach through the damn screen and choke her.
I felt that way before.
All of y'all, Marla, I know she's listening. I want to choke
That's
her
too bad, brown-eyed girl.
Yeah, I'm going to choke your ass. I want to just reach through and choke you guys sometimes. Because
I know.
As a viewer, that I can do. I'm helpless. I'm behind the keyboard and I can't. There's nothing that I can do.
Well,
and
let me
see Randy up there crying. I see you guys up there hurt.
Well, me and Randy are big old crybabies. Okay, so don't get too hurt when we're crying. It doesn't take much.
No.
And second of all,
I've got
also,
got a lot of personal stuff too, and this is supposed to be an outlet and fun, and then this shit happens.
Yeah, the same support and love that Randy feels from Mama Bear, that's what makes her such a gem of a friend, you know?
And I understand that part of it. I understand how her heart. I understand that, Randy. I understand it. And I think that's what gets me so damn mad at you. So I'm not mad. Just where I want to go. Please, Randy, please see it like everybody else sees it. No one's saying to throw her away into the dogs or, throw her in the lake with cement blocks on, let her sink. I mean, a lot of us would like that.
Beep.
But I know you're big-hearted, but I've seen you hurt over and over just because of your big heart and how you are and how you're doing this right now. I know you want to be there for her. I know you do. 100%. I know that. I understand that. but it frustrates me, and I know a lot of us in the chat, because we Carefree and love you so much, and Diane, and, you know, everybody else that she shit on. But you, Randy, because you've been her friend, you've been there with her, stood by her. And she shit on you. She don't care. She don't care about, I really don't think she does.
I think in her, the way that she knows how, that she does, but I also think that I think Mama Bear shows love the only way she knows how. From what I've gotten to know of her.
I understand that. I'm old school. You know, like somebody said in the chat, they're old school. I'm old school. I've been through some of the shit that I've been through. If I would tell you guys, you wouldn't believe if I told you the horrific shit that I've been through. But you would never, ever, in a million years, and we're different people, I completely understand that. You would never, ever, in a million years, see me do the things that she pulls, and she pulls with her friends. And you were a good friend. You stood by her.
He was more than a good friend to her. Mm-hmm.
And I love you, and I'm not going nowhere. I'm just frustrated. God damn, you're not allowed to get mad sometimes too.
You get mad at me every other day, so I'm used to it.
I get mad.
That's why I love you.
All right, well, I love you. I don't know.
I love you too, Kat.
I just want to come on here quick and say that. Love everybody in the chat.
Well,
I love you, Randy. Just
I love you too.
We love you.
Marla, I know you're.
I'm just crazy. I'm crazy. And B is on her way, not on panel, but in the chat, and she's going to get mad at me.
Send Randy the link.
Randy, here's the thing.
I love you.
I love you too.
Hey, Kat, I want to say you have my number. Use it anytime you want it, okay?
All right. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye, sweetie.
Randy, here's the
she's
thing.
such a kind heart.
About a friendship, and this is not about. Listen, this is the thing. This is not about a friendship. Your friendship with Linda. This has gone way beyond a friendship. You can't use. Here's the thing, and don't get mad at me, but you can't use your friendship, or you can't use what you know about Linda, because it's gone further than your friendship. If this was just about you and Linda having an issue, then it would be private. This has become a situation where Linda is using her platform to, defame people, to, do what she wants. And she is not in a position to make demands about who's on panel. This is about the community of people that are not happy with her behavior. If she can't stand up here and discuss it like an adult, then all bets are off.
And I think, see here, and I'm not making an excuse for her.
Don't be sorry, Kit Kat. Don't be sorry for the heart you have.
I love you. We all have emotions, and mine are high. And
it's that time of month. It's okay. For me, anyways, I cry at least one time a month on live stream. Go ahead.
I try not to, and it's been a year, but like in the past few months, I've cried a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, we got the people that's over saying it's a setup, it's a setup. These are people that she sees as bigger YouTubers that's going to help her out, that hate us. That's
unfortunately, yeah.
And they pep talk her. Mama Bear, you have a right to say this and that. And, whenever you get a little bit of attaboys, then you do a shit ton of oh shits.
Yep.
Right. I mean, she's not really seeing who stands beside her, who doesn't. At this point, she's, again, this has gone way beyond a friendship between Linda and Randy. The reason that Randy is here and trying to resolve this is because he had a friendship with Linda. But it has gone beyond that now. It's gone into a place of no return. It's gone way beyond what anything should ever have gone to online. And when Wendy, look at the way Wendy, I mean, we were all dragged.
Wendy too. I didn't even bring her up. Yeah, Wendy too.
Yeah, and Wendy.
Randy, Amanda said, will you check your DM, please?
I did. I saw it. That's why I said there's people over there. Tell her not to come.
Well,
and I can guarantee from personal experience, those people, that person doesn't have her best interest at heart. I guarantee that.
No, it has nothing to do. No, it has not. I believe the same thing. I believe she's, just, interfering in something that she's not even part of.
Sadly, actually, which it's really to hurt someone when it could just help them. I don't set people up. We don't set people up. Everybody knows that, but she's going out of her way to do that. And it's only going to hurt Mama Bear. You know what I mean? Like, she needs this. She's hurting too, I think. But that's okay. Whatever makes her sleep better at night is what I say.
Again, I don't even think, okay, here, I don't even think if Linda came on this panel and said, okay, I will not talk about this person, goes down a whole list, I will never talk about it again. I don't think that that is going to change anything in this community of people wanting to donate to her. I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah, and it absolutely may have, totally. But I think, to me, the more important thing would be to try to have the conversation with her and see what the hurt is and the what it stems from, and see if it can be worked beyond. That's, I think, more important. You're probably completely right about that situation. And maybe it is only about money to her and she don't care about anything other than that. I don't know.
Well, she's made that clear. She's made that clear when she opened up her chat to 300 people and unblocked everyone, and then said to Katie, tell people to donate, because she thinks that everyone's going to listen to Katie. It was a setup. That was a setup. She knew what she was doing. But did anyone donate? Did 300 people donate? Because if they did, then she would have her money. It's not going to happen anymore. The ship has sailed. I don't care if they said gag me and shut me up. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not being vicious. I'm being reasonable, and I'm telling the truth.
Wait, who said that?
Someone said that they're staying over there to gag me. Because
they're just mean over there. So those people, okay, I'm going to say those people that are doing those kinds of things, they're only out to hurt people. They don't have anyone's best interest at heart, and they don't care to help, or they can sleep at night no matter what vicious, shitty shit they do, in my opinion. And I don't operate like that. I know you don't, Diane, Randy, and I'm sure you don't either, Pirate Clips. Some people just don't care what who their agenda hurts. And it's sad.
I mean, we really have tried to help her as much as she wants to say we haven't. I would like her to get up here and say, no, Diane never had a conversation with me. Diane never gave me advice. Marla never gave me advice. Randy never gave me advice. We didn't donate. Mm-hmm. I would like her to say that. She can't, though.
Nope. I think maybe that's honestly why she don't want to have the conversation, right? Because it's not gonna, what is she really gonna say for herself? The reasoning behind all of the shit that she's done. She really has no reasoning except for random no-name trolls in her chat telling her bullshit.
Right. And at least I got to figure out one troll, Rosebud telling her shit over there, who turned out to be Teresa Roadcap. And you know what? Teresa Roadcap said today that she donated like $300 or $400 to her. But in the interim, she was filling Linda's head with nonsense. Because she doesn't like me, because I said something wrong in a chronic pain panel that I had. So she started going after me and Marla for no reason.
What, Kashi? You're not perfect?
Nope.
What do you mean?
No.
Well, and like I said, that's part of the problem. You said something wrong. You said something wrong. Who said it was wrong? If that was your opinion, that makes it wrong.
Exactly.
Me and Obi had a conversation. We totally were on two different sides of the fence. We're grown ass people. We should be able to sit here and have a conversation with each other and just at the end of it agree to disagree, whether it's about politics, religion, whatever.
Well, again, this should, I mean, listen, it's, we're adults. We should be able to speak like adults, and we should be able to have a conversation. This seems so crazy to me now. The more I'm sitting here, the more crazy I feel.
Okay.
We're all crazy.
Yeah, I feel crazy. This is nonsense. If
she won't come on panel because somebody told her it was a setup. Whatever that.
Look, okay, then bye-bye, Linda. Again, I said I was done talking to you about you the other night. I only came on here to support my friend Randy because I hate seeing her being beaten up the way she is. But if you don't want to talk it out and you don't want to stop going after people and calling them cons and all this other kind of crazy stuff, then
yeah. And the problem is, though, like me and you can agree to that, right? No matter what is said in the future, Randy can, Marla can, but not everybody is just going to sit and let her keep going. You know, people are gonna.
I just wanted her to stop. And if she won't take my word for it, then, I mean, how many times she got to prove?
Yeah, right, Marla? The more I'm sitting here, the crazier I feel. I feel crazy.
2018. I'm dead. All right, Mama Bear. You got 7 more minutes. We're going to bed.
Yeah, because I'm my husband's like, let me go fishing. And he's pissy.
I'll go fishing.
I'm going fishing.
Reason your PayPal link was some other girl named, I fixed it, but you should mention something for sure. If someone donated, it went right. Oh. Wonder how that happened.
Hey, Stephanie.
Yeah.
I'm going to Taylorsville Lake.
I love fishing.
I'm going to Taylorsville Lake. You know where it is.
My husband doesn't fish, unfortunately. He was an Eagle Scout, and they made him do way too many things outdoorsy, and he didn't. He doesn't like to do things like that anymore.
You know where Taylorsville Lake is.
Mm-hmm.
Native you.
I miss Kentucky.
I caught 5 catfish the other day. It was great.
Well, I hope nobody put money in that other chick's PayPal. I don't know how that happened.
Oops.
Happy Mother's Day.
I'm not doing crazy side piece. I'm not doing a fundraiser. There's, you know, she won't even talk here.
No.
You know, this is not going to be a fundraiser.
Well, Les tried to get her to come on panel the other night, and she wouldn't come there either. So, I mean, I know that Randy wasn't there or whatever, but I mean, and I don't know what I did to her. I'm a nobody, dude. I got like 80 subscribers. Why you pick me out of the crowd?
Let Savage do a fundraiser for her on her channel.
Right.
I lived in southeastern Kentucky, in the hills.
In Louisville?
No, southeastern and close to Virginia, like right on the Virginia line.
Oh, go Big Blue. Oh, who said that?
It's actually called Whitesburg.
I've been to Whitesburg.
No, I understand, Uber. I totally understand where you were coming from with that. It was, you know, it was a great idea and offer, but we know that
B came on.
Hey, B.
Look, I didn't even tell B I sent her a link. She just found that link.
Yeah, what? I've been sick. Sorry. What is going on?
Oh, I'm so glad you're sick.
So it wasn't just allergies. It wasn't just allergies.
Why do you like her?
No,
it's horrible.
We need for her to be because of her bone marrow.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I said I think they gave me infected blood, and of course, yeah, my husband thinks I'm on crack cocaine. So he said, "Hey, you got damn infected blood. Shut the fuck up." What's going on?
Somebody fill B in.
I've been asleep. I'm dead serious. I left here to go get me some ice cream, and go pick up one of those smart boxes for my mom for Mother's Day. Literally have been asleep on the couch ever since.
Okay,
well,
here's
your
what
yogurt truck went by here earlier, so
damn it.
I was excited.
Here's what happened, and don't yell at me. Oh, you don't have a voice.
Yell at her.
I fell asleep on the couch after work, got up, and Stephanie was streaming, and that John Daly was up here, and they were everybody was kind of talking about Mama Bear. So I went in Mama Bear's stream, and you know how Mama Bear talks about everybody. So I'm gonna, me and Farrah was talking back and forth, and I'm like, you know what? I'll go on that panel if you will promise to quit talking about everybody and see if I can get them to quit talking about you. And it was just, it's been a shit show ever since. I've cried.
So
she called the cops.
Okay.
Today on people.
Mm-hmm.
Who did, Mama Bear?
Yeah. She's going to call my probation officer next.
But let me say this. She's getting prank calls out the ass right now.
Yeah, she said the other day she got like over 100 calls, and that's not fair.
No, she just got 4 in the last 3 minutes.
But you see, that's not
whoever's calling Mama Bear. Stop calling Mama Bear, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. Everybody stop bothering her. But you see, that's the thing. There's trolls on the internet. They find, people come in and they say, where am I? How did I get here? That's how they find her. And then they see what's going on.
He was
it's not us. We don't play that way. We don't do that kind of stuff. But she believes that we do. Rebecca just came in here and said, you made a comment and said that someone wants to kill her. Where did she get that from? Come on now.
I have a source.
I was in a stream the other day, and somebody was mad at somebody, and they were trying to work it out. And they said, "Oh my God, what did Les do? Who's mad at Les?" Nobody even brought up Les. I guarantee you, I put $1,000 on it. I'll put $1,000 in Mama Bear's damn tooth fund if somebody didn't go over there and tell Les they were talking about you in a live stream today.
It's also nuts.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Rebecca, where did that come from?
That's why I don't repeat anything unless I have the
mother. Her mother. It came from her mother.
Right. The same way her mother said that I said she was never a nurse. I think I defended that like 5 times already today.
Be's a nurse. You're a nurse.
Once you're a nurse, you're a nurse. I never said she wasn't a nurse.
Rebecca, whoever said that is stupid. Block them. Like I told you before, if people are saying those kind of things to you.
No, that's them. Mama Bear. Mama Bear, will you please take that freaking link? I've done this for you.
Mama Bear, I promise you. Listen, in front of 383 people, I promise you I will not let anybody attack you. We will talk to you. You can't attack anybody either.
I don't need to be here at all. Randy's the only one that she'll listen to. And honest to God, that I do think that. I think that if she's going to come up here, everybody needs to leave except for Stephanie. And I get Pirate Calypso, you want your closure, but welcome to drama, baby girl. When you insert yourself, this is the shit that happens.
That's the point. I didn't insert myself.
Honey, you did not make a live stream about her. You have not made several live streams about her. You have. And when you do that, okay, you inserted yourself. That's what happened. I've done it too.
There's a difference. I defended myself because she made live streams about me for 7 days. 7 days. I never said a word. I wasn't even on YouTube. Didn't go in nobody's
I'm not talking about today. I'm talking about 2-3 weeks ago is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's when it started.
Exactly. She didn't know who you were until you did a video or live stream, whatever it was.
No, that's absolutely not true. And I can prove it because the video's still up.
Okay, good.
It's on Dr. Koala's Twitter. Go watch.
If Mama Bear is willing to come on here, then me and Randy can just stay on here. I'll mute. I don't want her to be attacked. I want something to be resolved from this. I want Randy to have peace.
Oh, okay. See, I wondered how Mama Bear knew who she was.
I'm telling you.
No, she knew who I was because I did a video with my sister. My sister's was Rainbow Bright. I did a video with my sister. That's how she knew who I was. And that's when it started. Like right after that, that's when it started.
Did you put her name in the title?
Nope. Not until after she started making videos about me.
I'll mute, but I'm not being told where I can be by her. Not after what I want to hear her apology to me. I'll mute. Don't piss me off. I'm muting right now.
I will too. I sat here and was quiet for 10 minutes. Didn't say a word.
Oh, Bashful said that you talked about her on Les's stream first.
No. Why would I just automatically start talking about Mama Bear?
Because
why would Mama Bear automatically
start the whole Rosie thing?
Yeah.
Okay, then you did. I mean, I'm just trying to give you an outside look of what happened. You asked how it got started with you, and that's how it gets started with all of us, honey. We insert ourselves into shit that we know nothing about, or it's none of our fucking business. When people fire back at us, then we get our feelers hurt. But honey, it happened to me. It's still happening to me. I open my damn mouth where I shouldn't fucking open it. And when people fire shots back, I'm like, well, I didn't do nothing. Bullshit. Yep. I open my fucking mouth. It's the way it goes. If you don't want anything said about you, don't say anything about anybody else, regardless if it's nothing would have been said about you. Mama Bear don't work that way. She don't say shit unless things are said about her. That's the honest to God truth. Get pissed off if you want to, but that's the truth.
You're right. I probably should have said anything about somebody sending me an email and then basically threatening to dox me if I didn't donate to their tooth fund. You're right. I probably should have said
You said Mama Bear sent you an email?
No, Rebecca sent me an email.
But that just happened this week. This has been going on.
No, that didn't happen this week. Oh my God.
There's no talking to people that have no insight about themselves. But anyway, thank y'all for giving me a link. I'm not going to add anything else to this because I'm not going to get myself riled up with the 101 fever. I love y'all.
That I love you. Take care of yourself.
I love you, and I'm sorry you're sick, but I'm kind of glad because that's going to explain your blood.
You asshole. Bye, y'all.
We prayed. We need for her to be sick so that can explain the blood counts and the bone marrow.
Yeah. Yes. I totally got that whenever you said that.
Yeah. Well, see, Marla, that's the thing is that's the two that got the money. That's them two didn't, bless their hearts, they didn't have a chance.
Can you text her and ask her if they would mute, if she would be willing to come on here? Because I do think that she's hurt. I think that
I'll have to call.
Okay.
But I honestly while I mute if you want to.
Doesn't work out. I have a lot of respect for you and Randy. Thank you, Jesse Paul. Oh, is Little B here? Hey, Little B. I don't think that what B was saying is that somebody deserves it, right? But I do understand what she's saying. I'll use Trisha, for instance, right? Trisha didn't know who I was until I said something about her. She's attacked other people out of the blue, right? I'm just saying, me personally, in that instance, she never knew who I was until I said something about her. So I get what B was saying 100%. I have to pee while she's calling real quick. Let me see. Somebody attacked me something. B is saying, and I have tons of respect for B. You have seen Mama Bear attack people just because someone mentioned them in a chat.
Right. And like I said, nobody, the timeline is irrelevant because nobody even heard about this till 2 weeks ago because I'm nobody. Like, I don't even have a following, really. I get on here and talk about stupid shit.
Well, can I ask you this? How did Mama Bear know who you were then?
Because I made a video with my sister. That's the whole reason I even came to YouTube. Because people were attacking my sister. My sister was getting mail. Like, I went to go to her P.O. box.
Hold on. Listen, B don't lie, though. If she says that you made a live stream about Mama Bear, that's how Mama Bear found out who you were. That's
why she sits up there and says, Rainbow Sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, because me and my sister made a live stream that didn't have nothing to do with her at all.
8 videos?
Yeah, because I got attacked for what, a month now? It's been like what?
No, it's been 8 videos. That's why your name's in her mouth.
Right, because I went for 7 days and didn't say shit.
Okay, listen. Well, is she going to come on if she gets off?
Are you going to come on? Please.
I mean, if we're counting videos, she's got like 22 about me, so.
All right, I'm going to let them hear. Tell them that you won't say anything about them and they won't say anything about you. I'm going to put you up to the microphone. Please. Here, you're at the microphone. I don't know if y'all can hear her.
If not any of you out there will say anything about me or make it a bashing video, I will not come back at you. If I hear live bashing video or whatever, then that's it.
Okay, good enough. All right, I'm going to go and I'll talk to you later. Bye. And she's sorry. There.
Oh.
No more videos about her. I didn't figure. My home phone doesn't have speaker.
I don't even have a home phone, so you're one up on me.
I could hear. I could hear.
Okay, we can hear.
And I have to have a home phone because I don't have cell phone service.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna lie. I do have a home phone, but it's not even plugged in. The only reason I have it is for the internet.
So let me start the clock. So why did Diane drop out?
Diane.
She's still here. She's on. She muted herself because she thought
she dropped out.
Oh, did she? Oh, no. Oh.
You know, your sister's been on my channel before.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. When she told everybody, well, when she got hacked, she was on my channel.
Well, I can only speak on what I know. I wasn't on YouTube then. I didn't know nothing about YouTube. She talked about YouTube. I didn't watch her videos. I had a YouTube channel, but it was basically just to like watch, like music videos in the car and plug my phone in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like I didn't have anything on there at all. And she was on YouTube and whatever. And I know her Facebook got hacked because she came over here and we were trying to get a hold of Facebook and they made her send in a copy of her driver's license to prove who she was. I just wanted to speak on things that I knew. Like, shoot, the shit had my mother on there. My mother is insane. I haven't talked to my mother in 5 years. She lives a mile from me.
Yeah, your mother contacted me over and over, but I didn't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole. So I didn't.
Yeah, she's crazy.
But your sister has also lied on people.
She flat out lied on my good friend. So, and I don't hate anybody. And I know that your problem with your mom is your problem. But let me tell you this, tomorrow's Mother's Day. It's one of the hardest days of the year for me and a lot of other people. If you can reach out and touch her, you're blessed.
Well, I would try, but I'd probably get my hand bit off. So I'm going to not do that. she'll probably try to sue me for something else. She's drugged me into court, I don't know, 12 times for stupid shit. So
I'm still jealous of people that has moms.
Well, I'm sorry, Brandy, I am, but I can't. I've tried.
Okay, so Diane, did you hear what Mama Bear said?
Right. See now. Oh, look.
No, no, I didn't. Oh, God.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What she said was that she would, if nobody, if the people don't make us, meaning don't make any videos about her, no bashing videos, no videos at all. I won't ever mention her again on my channel, period. That she won't either.
And I know Diane won't.
I don't make videos about her. Is she kidding? I haven't
talked about
No, she didn't say you in particular. She said as a group.
Yeah.
I already said that. I think I said that when I first came up here. No more talking about it. I said the other night I was done talking about her. I was done. I only
So what do you think about it, Pirate Calypso?
Oh, I said fine.
Okay.
I mean,
I think the only person that we might have to worry about is John Daly. John Daly, are you still watching? He said he left. But here's the thing, right? Like if he makes a video about her and he makes comments about her, she needs to not lump us all in together. And maybe after tonight she'll see that.
And I will try to get to her, after Mother's Day, because tomorrow I burr up in a fetal position and rock myself. But she's got to understand that it's not he's not us. I mean, I don't even know him, but I have read the comments that he put on her GoFundMe. They were bad. So I mean, I'm not.
I got a feeling of that. I can't see why there would be questions or whatever, but I got a little bit of feeling of fixation that I don't understand personally. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers for sure.
Yes, it's Mother's Day in some places, not here yet.
Mama Bear, that's for you too. I hope you have an amazing Mother's Day tomorrow. Don't worry about YouTube. Enjoy your daughter. Enjoy your day.
I mean, he put on her GoFundMe. This is her high out of her mind.
I don't get that from her. I never have.
No, and that is something that really pings my. It just
pings your ding. It pings my ding as well.
I almost said pings my ding, and I thought, don't say that, but it does because I get I get it all the time. Oh, Randy's high. No, it's called I have to work. I'm tired. I work
every time I'm ever on camera, I get comments saying that. So I would never say that to anyone, and I don't think it's nice to say it to anybody. And it's not good to assume that about anyone. I don't care who you are, right? It's not a good thing to assume that about anybody.
Yeah, Donna, slide into my DMs. You can see my ding.
All right.
Maybe we got some resolution. Diane, do you feel resoluted?
I suppose so. I would hope that she would extend an apology to me for saying all those slanderous things about me.
All right, Donna. Well, maybe that'll come with time. She said after Mother's Day, she would like to come on my channel and talk.
Yes, I think that would be the best way to ever get anywhere.
Maybe we'll see. Because I said I'm done, and she said, "No, you're not. I know your heart." And she does know my heart. She knows, but yeah, don't hold your breath. But we'll see. I
know, Marla.
Coming on your channel and then talking about people that aren't there, that's not cool either. Like I said, I'm done with it. If she don't say nothing about me, I'm not gonna say nothing about her. And I don't take somebody's word for it. If somebody says, "Oh, well, Stephanie Brown was talking about you today," I'll go watch and see what she said because people twist things around. I don't bring up shit unless they absolutely 100%. I see it with my own eyes.
I don't let people come on my channel and talk about other people. If somebody's on a live stream talking shit about me, I get them to drop me a link.
California said
unless I absolutely give zero. Unless I give zero shit, then I'm like, I don't care. Just like the other night, I'm like, no, I don't want to link.
But I've never seen you, Randy, never, not one time, let someone be talked about on your channel and you not offer them a link.
No.
Well, you might be off. You might be sending a lot of links out when she comes on.
No, I'm not going to let her. And quit losing your voice. We got our show Monday.
I know. Well, I ended up screaming again this weekend. I don't know. Didn't you hear me screaming?
I actually missed it because I got there late.
Well, it's only the first 5 minutes. It's, just go to the first 5 minutes, hear me go wacko, and
listen to Pashy lose her pants again.
I like what you was talking about privately yesterday. She lost it in private.
Oh, yes. Then in private too, I lost it. So
and then it was freaking hilarious. And
not enough tea and cough drops in the world, Diane.
I know, because I just keep harming it over and over again.
It's YouTube. We're all crazy. That's really really the story here.
Like the first couple of minutes, it was, people did not believe me that I was doing that, but even Yaba was like, oh my God, because I did say all day to Yaba, to Katie, to Wendy, to Marla, to Dr. Koala, even to Beeps Cat, whoever I spoke to, I said, I am not going to be there's going to be no drama. We're going to have fun and laugh. And then I came on and just sounded like a complete.
No, Evelyn, it's not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Diane. It's not that you ask for it. It's that it's not that you ask for it. It's if you talk about it, be prepared, because it's going to come back. And if you don't have the skin for it, don't do it, because people go so low.
Yep,
it's crazy.
I agree with that 100%. Learned it the hard way. Fighting over the internet is stupid. It's useless. It's a waste of energy. There's so many fun things we can be doing that we're not doing because of fighting over the internet.
And if she breaks it, and then she's already broken it, then I say, do what you got to do. But just keep in mind, the more you stir shit, the more it stinks.
Yep. It's true.
If you can either have a person talking to themselves on a camera, or you can give her an audience of 500.
I don't care if she's over there bashing me. I don't give a shit. I don't even care.
It starts after tonight, Mama Bear. We forgive you right now. We're expecting different tomorrow. I don't even know what to say. Look, and I will say this. If it does bother you, unsubscribe and don't give her attention.
If you don't like me, just tell me. Quit with your backhanded comments. Just say, Randy, I don't like you. And I'll say, okay, I don't care. And we'll be done. And I will sleep tonight.
The thing that I laugh at all the time is that she said, she doesn't want to give this one views, that we all make views off of her. Not really. Not really. We don't. We don't make money off of her. We don't get views off of her. It's just not true.
Honey, I got like 80 subscribers. I'm nobody.
I made a bunch of money for another lady tonight. Just kidding. Not really.
I love all y'all too.
Oh, Lisa, I will check on Twitter. I saw your message, your comment before. I just didn't respond to it until now. I'll check to see if you're following.
No, Farrah. What I said was, listen. What I said was, if in the future she ever does start talking about something that's upsetting you, don't watch. I'm not saying unsubscribe from her. No, that's not what I meant. I might have said that wrong. And
I may have said it wrong too, but it's just the more, you know, when you poke, man, I don't know what else that when you poke a bear, and I hate to use that reference. They're gonna poke back, or sometimes they poke first, and you got to choose your battles.
No, I didn't mean for people not to go watch her channel. That's not what I meant, Mama Bear.
No, because look, the other morning, a lot of time, y'all know I'm a lurker. She was reading the Bible. I was getting ready for work, listening to her. Then some drama happened, and I turned it off. But that part I enjoy.
I think a lot of people do enjoy that. And she's funny. Like, I'll say this. She's, when she's not mad or upset or whatever, she's funny.
Thank you, Cash.
No, Linda, I didn't say that I didn't want you to have views. What I said was that we don't do anything to get views off of you. I don't recall the last time I even made any reference to you in a live stream. I don't get views off of you. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Okay, everybody go and subscribe to Mama Bear. I want to hear the Bible.
I don't know how else to say it.
Also, she has a GoFundMe that she really does need help with. If you feel compelled, do help her with that. There you go.
Right.
And I mean that.
I've said that quite a few times until
mic check. Mic check.
Your mic really does sound good. It makes a big difference. Kit Kat's going to call me and yell at me.
I may tell you, Beauty Bubble. It's not that it's I said I would try. I tried. I gave it my all, and I really am done this time. I really am. As far as white knighting, I'm nobody's white knight.
Bullshit.
Shut up.
Just say it.
Oh no, she's going to. She's going to.
Yeah. Tell her, Diane. You know she's going to. I know she's going to. But look, like I said, that's why I admire you and I like you so much. It's because it's not a bad thing. Yes, it gets you hurt and it gets you, a lot of shit sometimes. But to me, you're just a good friend.
Thank you.
And a good-hearted person.
I promise you that I would do this for you. I promise you. And somebody's got to pick on Sesame so I can show her I will defend her.
Okay, Sesame, here I come.
It's you against the world. You and Pirate.
Not really. I don't know. I don't really. I don't know anybody. I'm not like a nobody. I don't really matter.
See, I think that's something I said earlier. I think that Randy feels put in the middle.
I do.
She feels a lot of pressure because that she can fix the situation, and she gets a shitty end of the stick. Either way she goes.
I mean, like if Randy went live tomorrow and started talking about a bunch of people, and just, saying random things about people, and everybody got really mad at her, and the whole community got in an uproar, I would, go in white knight for Randy because she's my friend. I would have her committed, but
you would tell her in private, "What the fuck is wrong with you, Randy? Have you lost your mind?"
But I would white knight for her because she's my friend.
I totally get it, 100%.
Oh, and by the way, there's another Calypso, and that's not me. It's Calypso with a C. I got accused of doing something else that I did not do. Just so you all know.
Yeah, she said earlier, she was like, "Do I need to change my name? Everybody's getting us confused."
I know.
I thought that you were that Calypso, so that's why I was confused about who Pirate Calypso was.
Yeah. We're not the same person.
Well, yeah.
Tracy, I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Yes.
You flip me a bird. I see it because that's
Oh, yes. Happy Mother's Day to all of our wonderful mothers that are in the chat, on panel.
Absolutely.
I'm not a mother, but I have
a cat. It counts.
It counts. You're a pet mom.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I do have a fur baby.
Kathy said she's changed her name. Too many mamas and cats.
Right.
Whenever people were saying Mama Cat, the other Mama Cat was like, "What did I do?" Every time she's like, "What did I do this time? What's going on?"
I know.
Just change it back to Who's Your Mama.
What am I vaping? I'm vaping. I think you should change it back to Who's Your Mama too. Type 1 in the chat if you think Kathy should change her name back to Who's Your Mama. This is apple peach sour rings, and it's so good. I got it for free. Somebody didn't like it. They didn't like peach. Don't know why they bought it, but it's yummy.
See, I tried that vaping stuff, but it just made me hungry.
He said no.
Let me show y'all.
Debbie, you still are. Debbie, you still are.
I am vaping cornbread pudding. I'm telling you right now, if you ever vape cornbread pudding, you will not vape anything else.
What brand is it? I'm putting that on my phone.
Country Clouds.
Hang on. I'm DMing it to you on Twitter, so I know what it is. Okay.
I don't even like to eat cornbread.
Bread. Is it sweet?
Yeah.
See, I would like it. Okay, and it's called, what is the brand? Sorry.
Country Clouds.
Country Clouds. I love bready, sweet stuff, so I would probably like that. I hate anything that's really cinnamon. Donut is disgusting. I can't stand anything donut, and I like fruit.
I don't like fruit.
I used to be like that. I wouldn't even vape anything with fruit in it, but now I like it better.
The Silent Hope account. I don't care what. You know what? We don't.
What is that? I keep hearing people talk about that.
It's somebody a Twitter account, but I'm sorry, I don't know what Sam. I don't know who that is. That person does not exist in my life. Hallelujah.
Look, if you're making Twitter accounts to go after people, then you're just a coward.
Yeah. If you're making fake accounts, if you're making troll accounts, if you're making prank phone calls,
doxing people
to one pizza. With that one exception, if you just keep doing this, there's a life out there to live, y'all. There's cornhole to be played. There's things to do.
There's fish to catch.
There is fish to catch. I probably will go fishing tomorrow.
Who's a cunt, Kit Kat? She said you're a cunt.
Why are you waiting till tomorrow? Go right now. Go fishing.
I'm gonna go fishing soon.
My husband's asleep. I'll let him sleep, and then we'll get up early and go. We did that. We've done that the last 3 Mother's Days.
I go fishing by myself all the time.
Oh, I love to go fishing by myself. I love it.
I love it. Like, I like to go at like midnight.
See, I don't have the stuff. I just need to get the stuff that I need to go fishing and do it. Because I used to, like my dad, it was a professional fisherman. So we would go out every night, all night long, all the time. I miss it a lot.
It's hard.
I got it.
Walmart has their fishing poles on sale right now. Get your ass up there and get you one.
I will. And I get a discount.
Oh, see, there you go.
Mm-hmm. If her lips are moving, she's lying. I agree. Okay, I'm about to hop off here.
Okay.
Yeah, Alex is gonna be pissed. I was supposed to wake him up an hour ago.
Yeah, he's gonna block you from his life. He's gonna tweet about your ass.
Oh no, he's gonna make a troll account and tweet about me. Dude, my daughter did that in like middle school.
Randy, what I will tell you, and I know you probably already know this, but you might want to mention to her, not that she's going to listen to you, but that they're going to, I love you too, Marla, that they're going to use whatever situation they can to their advantage.
Yeah, and you know what? If that's what they got to do, let them, losers always lose.
Yep.
But see, like I said, if Randy came to me and was like, oh, Stephanie Brown's talking about you in her chat, I would go and watch it and see it with my own 2 eyes, because sometimes things are misconstrued.
Yeah,
a lot of times,
especially in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Because
people don't even need to do that. I don't think. I think sometimes people get offended by things that I might not get offended by, or I might not take it that way. You know what I mean?
Right, because you're chatting, you can't see the person's facial expression. You can't see. Like,
the tone is completely lost.
Joking about something. It'll be a complete joke, but you don't know that, and you get. And I mean, I've done it where people said something. I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Oh, never mind. We're kidding.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like texting somebody. You get a text, you're like, "What the hell?"
Yep, I agree. Okay, happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Yes, happy Mother's Day.
Wait, y'all please come to my channel tomorrow evening. I am doing a raffle for a very needy cause. What time, Marla? Before we hop off here. Yes, we are, Cash. I'm so excited and I can't wait. And many more things than that too. Very interesting, weird, different things. I want to know so we can say what time Marla's stream is going to be before I hop off here. She might not know what time. I love you, little bee. I hope you know what you do for me when you send me nice messages when I need them. Like, I love her. Not sure. Early evening. Okay, so just everybody know tomorrow, early evening, Marla's going to go live to have a very important raffle. Happy Mother's Day, Bee.
Happy Mother's Day. Marla, I don't know, unless you tell me what time, I don't know if I'm going to be home because it is Mother's Day, dinner, out, that kind of thing. So
don't tell me that, y'all. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh my gosh.
Asking her performance. Randy, Mama Bear is asking how her performance. It's okay. Listen. We know we're honest. We're being 100% all in. So whatever comes about it, you know, we can sleep at night. We're doing what we think is right. Right?
Right.
That's all we can do.
Right.
That's all we can do.
Right.
That's it. And from this day forward, her name will never be mentioned on my channel again.
Call me, Marla. Call me tomorrow, like early afternoon before I go out.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I hope you catch 100 fish or more.
Yes, have fun.
I don't know about 100 now. I don't get nowhere to put no 100 fish.
Now look, you can't let us down.
Well, if I catch something, I'll put a video about it. So it's probably not gonna have a video about it at all.
I love you too, Cash. I love you all. Good night, guys.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.